Good afternoon, y'all. How y'all doing? It's been a minute, y'all, since I did a video, and I know. I'm sorry. I've been all over the place, y'all. I've been doing stuff in my garden. I'm gonna have to show y'all a picture of the garden later on, and just been preparing, getting things together for the funeral and all that good stuff, and just trying to keep my mind focused and staying positive, But so yesterday, I think the Narc had tried to attempt to reach out to me yesterday. So I get a phone call about 8 o'clock yesterday morning from Enterprise car rental place. Now, Enterprise ain't got no business calling me because I ain't renting no car from Enterprise or whatever. So I answered the phone and the lady she asked for myself, and she asked, could I get in touch with the Narc? And I said, no ma'am, I'm no longer connected to him. I said, so no ma'am, I don't have a way for you to get in contact with him or whatever. And she was just like, oh, okay, because he hasn't turned the car in or whatever, and so we need to get in contact with him, and he has you down as a secondary member or whatever, which is true because I told y'all we rented cars together all the time and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So my number is on his paperwork. So I told the lady, go take my name off the paperwork too, because I'm not connected to him anymore, and I can't reach out to him and tell him anything. She asked me, do I have a number to anybody else that could reach out to him? I said, no ma'am. I do, but I ain't, and I won't. So I was just like, no ma'am, I'm so sorry, I can't help you. So I hung up the phone, you know what I'm saying? I just told her to take my name off the call list, and I'm no longer in contact with him or have any dealings with him. So I wouldn't be the one you need to call anymore about any of his car rental issues from this point on. So hang up the phone or whatever, and I passed that test, y'all. I did, because I'm telling you, even whenever he's done little things like this before, he ain't never used the car rental place as a way of getting back at me or whatever, or trying to get back in touch with me. But he's done other things that has led to me reaching out to him. And everything in me was telling me that man was standing to that front counter because he good friends with the people at the car rental place or whatever. So I believe that if they told him to call me and act like he ain't turned the car in and they can't get in touch with him or something, that they will do it, you know what I'm saying? So everything in me telling me that homeboy was standing to that front counter getting the people to call me to see if I would actually reach out to him to call him about this rental car. No sir. And if you were standing there listening, I hope you did. I am no longer in contact with you. I won't be reaching out to you for nothing. But that's something that I would have done, because like last year and the years before that, I could be in this same place that I'm in right now, and just out of the blue he'll create something and I would reach out to him, whether it would be a text message or a phone call. All he need now is just a reason for me to contact him so he can get that supply that he needed from me. I ain't falling for it this time. So I'm telling you, I passed that test. I ain't saying that the test is over with, but I'm just telling you, I passed this test. Because last year he sent me an email pretending like, because our tax people do, the tax person that does my taxes does his too. So he reaches out to me to ask me for the tax lady's phone number or whatever, and I responded to it, but I still wanted to be with him last year, you know what I'm saying? I still wanted to be with him, so that, him reaching out to me was something that I was looking forward to, and then it was the game that he was playing too. But now that I know what I know about the Narcs and how they moving, everything give me telling me that man was standing to that counter yesterday, pushing them girls up to call me early in the morning with the shenanigans out of my sleep about his vehicle that he rented. Ma'am, I'm not in contact with him anymore. Me and him are done. I won't be in contact with him. I won't call him. And so, and then another thing too I'm dreading about the funeral is that he is some kin to the family member that I lost by their dad. He is their cousin. So there's a chance I may run into this narc at the funeral. And I'm asking God to give me strength. Please, Lord, just if he do show up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hoping he shows up. I'm not none of that. I'm really hoping that he's not there, because I don't want to see him. I'm telling you, with all the stuff that I have learned now, that's enough for me to just go ham on him, to know that you've been playing with me all these years and you still trying to play with me. So I'm just, Lord, just give me strength. Mind my tongue, mind my attitude. Let me be, you know, if he don't mess with me, I won't mess with him. Put it like that. That's how I feel about the situation. But there's a big chance I could run into him at this funeral. And this ain't no exciting, I want to see him and this, that. No, this ain't. I'm in a place with him where he don't really want me to be at. Now you just a regular somebody. You nobody that I care about no more. You on that level. And I've told him about this level. So it ain't no secret. He know about this level. When you get to this level here, sir, it's a wrap. Ain't no ever going back. But he was already there before I found out he was a narc. And now you really in there. Like, there is never, ever a chance in hell that we gonna be back together. Ever. So, you know, I'm just saying this, I'm proud of myself that I didn't reach out to him to tell him anything about this rental car. He know what he doing. He a grown behind man. We done rented plenty of cars, but he know how to manipulate everybody. And so the things that the people at the rental place would normally do to normal people who would do things like this, everybody give him grace for some reason, because he got the gift of gab. He know how to talk and get himself out of a lot of stuff. And it's a bunch of women, so he good with women. It's the men he can't get over on. So that's why I believe with everything in me that he was playing with them, using them women to call me up yesterday. And I checked to see if that was the rental car place number, and it actually was. But because I know that he good friends with those women up there, I believe they was sitting right there. He was standing right there at that counter while they got it on speakerphone, calling me early in the morning about trying to get in contact with him about a rental car. I don't believe that they was trying to get in touch with him about a rental car, because when it comes to business, he handles business. So I just feel like he went and talked them up real good, and then they fell for it and decided to call me to play with me just like he was doing. So I win, you lose. You might have got to hear my voice if they had it on speakerphone, but that's all you gonna get. That's it. I'm definitely not gonna play these games with you. So you can stop trying to reach out to me. And I don't know if he watching my videos or not, but if he is, bruh, go on, quit playing. Find somebody else to play with. Go waste somebody else's time, because I'm not gonna give you none of mine. You already did that. We not gonna do that again. So it is what it is. Play on player. Go do you. You out here in these streets. Run them up. Run them up, but don't run back to me when you broke down, because that's all you doing. So that means if he trying to reach out to me, that means he in a bind, and he need me to come put him back together. So then once I put him back together, he gonna crap on me and leave me, start treating me like crap, and then leave me hanging to go and bounce to the next one because he done got himself together. No, sir, not no more. Bounce through that little circle you got. Just one chain done fell off. I'm out. Duck, duck, goose, I'm out, and I'm not chasing you. I'm gone. Bubblegum in a dish. How many wishes do you wish, baby? I'm out. Tap my leg, tap my foot. I'm out, baby. I'm gonna pull my leg out. So I'm done. I'm done playing these games with you. So there's no need to run back this way. This door is closed. I told him that on his way out. The door is closed and the locks are changed. It's a wrap. Now you're going to be a story just like all the rest of my relationships that I've been in. It's a wrap. And it feels good, y'all. It feels good. So I'm telling you, in the heat of it, because I'm thinking back on how I acted in my previous years with him. But like I said, there's a difference between then and now. I still wanted him then. I don't want him now. So the way I'm moving now is a whole lot different from what I moved the prior years when I still wanted him. So whenever he would reach out to me, however he did, whether it was an email, whether he had his sister call me or whatever, those were the things that I was longing for because I wanted him in my life, because I felt like I could not live without this man. Now I know I can live without you, and I know the things that you've been doing to me all this time. Man, kick rocks. I'm good. Kick all the rocks. Count. Matter of fact, I'd rather go pick up every grain of sand out the ocean before I get back with this man. I would go and pick up every piece of grain of sand in the ocean and put them in jars before I get back with him. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all about how the Narc tried it yesterday. He made one attempt to, well, that was another attempt because I've been getting calls from different numbers that I don't know. So he's been trying, but this time he actually showed his head just a little bit to let me know that I'm trying to get in touch with you. Is it okay for me to come in? No, sir, it ain't. Stay right out there where you at. Nope, stay right on out there. Don't test the water to see if it's hot or lukewarm or cold or whatever. It's cold. It's freezing cold. I got an ice box where my heart used to live for you. That's how cold it is. So go ahead, quit playing. You ain't got to worry about me, sir. You got enough women in your circle that you can play with. You've been playing with these people all your life. Go on, keep playing with them. Eventually, they'll get tired and they'll move on and find somebody else that, you know, they'll see their worth eventually too. But I'm here. I'm her. I found me. And I love me enough to not let you keep hurting me. So therefore, stay out there. Where you at? Run them streets, player. Run them streets. Play with them people in your circle. Just leave me out of it. That's all I'm saying. Leave me out of it, because I got an 18-year-old and a 19-year-old at home that if I want to go outside and play basketball or throw the football or play hide and seek or whatever I want to do, if I want to play some games, I play with the kids. I got a bunch of students that I can play with. I don't need to play with no grown man. I don't. So go on and do you, boo. That's all I can say, and enjoy doing it. Life with Tashana gonna laugh at this one. Do it till you're satisfied. Whatever it is, baby, go on, do it. Do it. Do it till you're satisfied. Cause I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna do it till I'm satisfied. And not talking to you or having any dealings with you, I'm satisfied. I'm good. You done ran me through the mud long enough, baby. You messed up when you let my eyes open up. But I prayed for that. I asked God. Well, I tell y'all, be careful what you ask God for, baby. Because he going to give it right to you. Just got to be specific. Be specific about what you want. I said, Lord, give me eyes to see what I need to see. And he did that. And now that my eyes are open, I'm like, dang, how could you miss that, girl? How could you miss it? Because my eyes weren't open. I didn't want to see what he had been showing me all this time. So this ain't the first time, and it ain't gonna be the last time. I'm telling y'all, bruh gonna keep going. He does it all the time. I don't care how long I try to ignore him, this, that, and the third. He don't give up. He don't. But I almost cussed, y'all. I almost cussed. I caught myself. I caught myself, y'all. What I was trying to say, the crap ain't funny. It ain't cute no more. It's not cute. It was cute before, you know. And we got to be careful with what we call cute too, because them same things that we think cute be a whole monster out here that we don't know. We feeding that fire to that monster, and we making it grow bigger because we laughing about it, or we giving in to whatever that they want, and they think that we're okay with it. So by me longing for him, answering the phone and going back to him, letting him back in my life, all that's been telling him is that I'm okay with the way I'm treating him. That's what I'm learning. So that's why he come back and do the same, that he be good for a little minute, and then he go back into the nonsense again. Why? Because that's all I gotta do for you. All I gotta do is come back, act like I got it together, and you gonna open your heart again, and then you gonna let me tear it down again. And then I'm gonna run up out of here, and I wanna leave you stressed out and messed up in the head. And I really want you to beg me back into your life. It's what he want me to do, but I don't do it. I did it once. I ain't gave it to him no more. So he tried to come back and find different ways to get that same energy from me, and I just won't let up. So what he tells me is that he's like, you always got to go against the grain. You don't listen, you don't pay attention. And I'm coming to realize that what you mean is that I stopped being a fool that you once had me like in the beginning. Since I won't go back there no more, I'm not cooperating. I'm not playing the game right, because I'm supposed to be back in the hospital every time he leave me. I'm supposed to be broke, can't pay my bills and all this stuff when he walks out of my life. But every time he walk out of my life, he the only one who all his stuff start crumbling. My stuff go up. My blessings started coming down once he moved out the way. And so that was another thing I realized too. And I didn't want to make this video real long either, but when he's in my life, I still get blessed. But when he move out of my life, baby, the way God be throwing them blessings at me, like, him, take this, don't take him back. I'm gonna give you this and I'm gonna give you that. Just don't take him back. Don't let him back in your life. And I give you this and I give you that and I give you this and I give you that. And he kept showing me that every time he would leave, he would turn around and bless me in a major way. And then I'll turn around, let the narc come back in. The blessings are still coming, but they ain't coming as fast as they was when he was out the door. So now that the narc is out of my life, them blessings is coming fast, baby. I'm talking about prayers getting answered quick. Almost like I'm on the telephone talking to God, and he like, all right, baby, here you go. Yeah, you was good today. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that. But the moment I let him back in, that's another moment that I put on hold all of my blessings that God really want to give me. He just giving me tip of the iceberg right now. But the real hard deal, that stuff that God gonna bless me with, baby, nah, he ain't finna give me nothing for somebody else to come in here and think they finna destroy it. And that's all the narc here to do. Destroy anything good that's coming to you. Because they ain't getting blessed on their own, but they getting blessed through other people. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that they can't obtain blessings themselves, because they can. But a lot of the times they getting these blessings through the people who they attached to, because they ain't doing the work. They ain't. They looking for the next person who got the house, the next person who got the nice car, the next person who can pay this bill for them or do this for them and do that for them. They always looking for a come up on somebody else, not for themselves. They won't get it for themselves, but they will come and snatch your blessings right up from under you, or they'll try to reap everything that you got coming to you. And mine's definitely, the one I was with was definitely like that. This man think that he got it so good that he could just sit home all day long and everything that he want gonna come to him. Some did, but not all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants somebody else to give him a house. He wants somebody else to give him a car. He wants somebody else to make his business boom. What you gonna do for yourself? You steady sitting around here waiting on other people to do it for you. What are you gonna do for yourself? Because I'm not sitting and waiting for nobody to do anything for me. I've always been moving all my life. Whether I was homeless with it, I ain't never stopped moving. I ain't never stopped going for the things that I want. I was too proud to beg. Nobody knew I was homeless. besides, bouncing from people house to house like that. But nobody knew I was really sleeping in a car, me and my son, doing this for real, taking baths at Walmart and Publix and stuff like that, hanging out at parks all day long. People don't know that until I tell them. I didn't ask for nothing at all, and here you are, able-bodied to a certain extent. You waiting on everybody to hand you everything. Don't work like that. But I stayed talking to him about stuff like that there, but that's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is that he tried it yesterday, and I passed that test. I sure did. Any other time, I would have reached out to him through a text message and just said, hey, call the rental car place. And that's all he would have needed, because then that would have opened the door for him to start calling me every day. And I would have been on the phone just to say that one thing. He would have tried to make 1,000 conversations with me. He wouldn't have just let me hang up the phone like that. He would ask me a million questions. He would have talked about how, he'd have asked me questions about how my son doing, how the house doing, things like that. He would have found a reason to keep me on that phone, but that's all he needed. So he gave it a try yesterday to see if they would actually get me to call him, to reach out to him to see if I could, if I'll sit there and chit chat with him. No, sir. I'm still in the same mood that you left me in. I ain't changed. So don't worry about it. But yeah, that's what I wanted to come and tell y'all. Just, it's, if you're going through it, and when the time happens and they finally get through to you, even if you done, block them everywhere else, and they find a loophole to get through to you, just remember, a narc ain't finna change for nobody. I don't care what sweet nothings that they tell you on that phone, or through that text message, through that email, whether they step in your face and they tell you, they ain't doing nothing but lying to you to get you back in, to drop you back down again. So remember that when the narc is reaching out to you, that it's only a game. They only after the supply that you can supply them. That's it. That means they done ran out there where they at, and they know you can give them a certain supply, and they need that supply from you. Don't give it to them. You don't have to. That's what I felt like. I felt like I had to give it to him because I was so in love with him. And his sickle cell, this, I had every excuse, even though I was hurt. And I knew that this man would only come in for a little bit and then turn around and do the same thing all over again. But I didn't have the heart to say no. But I got it now. Listen, I've been in class and I've been paying attention. I'm good. Ain't nothing he can say to me to let him back in my life, to run the game on me one more time. I ain't got it in me. I don't. I'm peaceful right now. And I was peaceful all those other times. Why did I let him back in? Because I loved him. I did. And I thought just maybe, because I didn't know he was a narc, I thought just maybe this time that he come back into my life, he actually changed. He's actually done going out here in the streets and seeing that the grass ain't greener on the other side. That's why you got to keep running back to me. No, he ain't running back to me. He hopping from place to place. When he run out of supply over here, okay, I'm finna go to the next supply. When my supply run out, he finna run to the next supply. When that supply run out, he gonna run to the next supply. So he's running a circle, or she's running a circle. It's a circus. That's what somebody called it. It's a circus. And they want you to be a part of their circus so it can continue going on and on and on and on and on. And the longer you allow them to keep playing with you, the longer they got supply. Baby, I'm trying to choke the supply out. Ain't no more over here, bro. I'm broke. I'm gone. I'm good. I ain't got nothing. You like Debo to me. Hide the chain. Hide the money. Hide the feelings. Hide the sympathy. I'm hiding all that. You Debo to me. Bro, I ain't got nothing. I'm broke. I ain't got nothing. Yeah, you should have called me last week. I had some feelings and some cares, but I ain't got none now. It's gone. It's out the window. So play on, player. Run these streets. Do it till you satisfied. Whatever it is, baby. Whatever you've been out there doing all this time. Cause I'm telling y'all, his limit is 6 months. I ain't never seen him go no more than 6 months doing these discards. This is the 6th month, and he already reaching out. I know him like a book. I done did this with him too many times, y'all. So I'm telling y'all, this time is way different than the last time, because I didn't even feel tempted to call him when the lady told me what she was telling me on the phone, because in my mind, I'm like, okay, this is a serious idea, a serious thing going on. So maybe I do need to reach out and give him a call so that them people can figure out what's going on with their car. No. How I'm looking at it now, that ain't my business. I didn't rent no car from nobody. Nobody should be calling me about no rental car. I ain't renting no car. So, ma'am, you gonna have to figure out the best way you can to get in touch with him, but this number here won't get you in touch with him. This number here take me off the list. So you ain't ever gotta call me again when something happened with one of his rental cars. I ain't got no contacts with him. None, no dealings. It's a wrap. I meant that. Man, I'd be a fool for the 1100th time to sit here and let this raggedy... I better get off this thing, because y'all, I'm about to get flipped, because I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm in a whole different place than I was last year. Because I'm telling you, just the thought of watching these videos and seeing just how much game this man done played with me when I was actually being sincere. I actually cared for this man with everything in me, for real, and you've been sitting here playing with me for 4.5 years. This relationship wasn't going nowhere, and he knew it from the moment he approached me, that I was just a supply. That's all I was gonna ever be, was a supply. Did all this grand stepping to me and, playing these games, only to find out that I put into you all of that time and effort, and it was all a big game to you. It meant nothing. I'm telling y'all, I'm so lit, I could punch him in his face. That's why I tell y'all, I ain't got no good vibes for him. I don't want to see him, because you just a regular smuggler on the street to me now. You somebody I could just run up on and just steal in the jaw real quick, you know what I'm saying, and walk off. That's where he at. That's not a good place for him to be, but that's where he at. So I'm telling you, I don't want to see him. I ain't got nothing nice to say, but you know what? Every time I get face to face with somebody and I get like this with, that I want to do something to them, every time God put them in my face, he shift the atmosphere around and I kill them with kindness. But I be wanting to put pause on people, but I'm telling you, God be working on me. He do. He really do, because he know what I really want to do, but he know it ain't gonna benefit me. But I'm telling y'all, the way this narcissist stuff here has really, I've learned so much, but I ain't gonna sit here and lie and tell y'all that it don't piss me off. I can't sit here and lie and tell y'all that it does not piss me off. Not because I'm still in love with him, because that's fading away every day. That's not gonna turn off like no light switch or whatever. I have love for him, but I'm not in love with him anymore. I'm not. And I'm slowly reminding myself that junk was all a fake. It wasn't even real. So now I gotta program myself to tell myself that, girl, them feelings you felt for him was real, but everything that he did for you, it wasn't no real feelings in it. It was all fake. It was a game. And that right there is what pissed me off to the T with the whole situation. Man, you done been up in my family. You done been up in my house. I done took all of this crap that I done took from you. that I allowed myself to take from you. And this thing wasn't ever gonna go nowhere. And I mean, it ain't just with narcs, because you can still be in a relationship with a regular Joe, and the relationship just don't work because y'all just ain't meshing, you know what I'm saying? But no, a narc is here to play with you. They here to kill, steal, and destroy you. So there's ain't no feelings in this thing. So I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I be pissed about this. I really do. But I'm growing. I'm still learning. And God ain't through with me yet. But I am human. But when you sick and tired, this is what sick and tired look like. I'm tired of letting them play with me. I ain't finna let you play with no kind of forms of emotions of mine no more. None whatsoever. Even if he do walk up on me at the funeral or something like that, and he coming and open everything you say out your mouth, dog, I'm gonna think it's a lie. So I ain't gonna believe nothing. Even your high gonna be a fake. Man, get out of here with that. Go on. Throw my hand up maybe and keep it moving. I don't know. But I'm telling you, this is where I'm at with the situation. And I ain't gonna lie. It pisses me off. It do. It really do. But this too shall pass. It always do. It will. This is a lesson, and I'm getting this lesson however I need to get it. And that's all that matters. Because it ain't doing nothing but pushing me to love myself more and more every day. So it's a win for me. And it can be a win for you too, y'all. But we gonna get through this thing. Just know that every time one of them narcs reach out to us, y'all, just know that it's a game. They only want your attention, your emotion, and your time to play with you a little bit more. And we not gonna give it to them because we love ourselves. We falling in love with ourselves every day, and that's what falling in love with ourselves every day is doing to us. It's got me right here, because I could have easily fell into that. I could have, and most people might be like, nah, that's simple. Yeah. I want to be just like your simple big self when I get older, because I wasn't there yet, but I'm here now. And it wasn't easy, so I'm not going to knock the ones that it's hard for, because it is a hard moment. When you just can't wrap your mind around, it's all a game. I'm not knocking none of us, because we got to start somewhere. But baby, I done grew up. I done got to this point where yesterday didn't even faze me none. I'm telling you, I wasn't tempted to cause nothing. And like I said, I better get off this thing, because I'm about ready to cuss. But I love y'all so much. Continue to fall in love with y'allself. Grow something, and keep yourself safe out here in this heat, because baby, the heat is real. It real. It really is. It's real. So about to run in here and get this pizza so I can go home and enjoy this pizza with my family and kick my feet back and chill for the rest of the day, unbothered at all. I remember this from yesterday, and so I just wanted to come and let y'all know, because we on this journey together. So everything that happens, baby, I'm coming and telling y'all. I'm running and telling that. I sure am. So don't do nothing that you don't want me to come on YouTube and talk about, because I'm going to talk about it. I am. So like I said, I don't know if he watching these videos or not. If he is, baby, watch on, play on. But don't do nothing that you don't want me to come back on YouTube and come and tell it, because I'm going to tell it. I am. I ain't holding back nothing. You made my mouth been shut for 4.5 years, baby. Now that my mouth has been open, I ain't shutting up. So don't tell me to shut up. Just don't do nothing to make me come tell on you. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. I love y'all. Mwah. Grow something.